Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly attract wealth and prosperity, while others struggle to make ends meet? The secret lies in their mindset. Abundance Mastery, Advanced Manifestation for Wealth and Prosperity, unfolds the powerful principles that can transform your thoughts and beliefs about wealth, guiding you towards a life filled with abundance. Through this book, you will unlearn limiting beliefs, align with the universal flow of prosperity, and master the art of manifestation. Prepare to embark on a transformative journey that empowers you to embrace abundance in every aspect of your life. Book name, written and published by Success Attraction Formula. Chapter 1, Awaken the Abundance Mindset. What if the key to unlocking a life of limitless wealth and prosperity lies not in your circumstances, but in the way you perceive your world? Imagine waking up each day infused with a sense of abundance, where opportunities beckon and possibilities are endless. However, many find themselves caught in the repetitious cycle of scarcity, weighed down by doubt, fear, and the pervasive notion that there isn't enough to go around. This creates an internal struggle that stifles creativity and prevents the flow of real wealth and success. If you've ever felt trapped in this mindset, you're not alone. Society often propels us to believe that resources are finite, conditioning our thoughts to focus on what is lacking rather than what is available. The real challenge arises when we internalize these beliefs. This scarcity programming restricts our ability to dream big and limits our capacity to truly grasp the abundance that exists all around us. We might want to change, to embrace wealth, but we feel bogged down by our past experiences, failures, and even the opinions of those around us. This relentless cycle can be paralyzing, diminishing our sense of self-worth and potential as we succumb to a fixed mentality that reinforces the belief that abundance is exclusively meant for others. It's easy to feel demotivated and disengaged with such a heavy load of self-limiting beliefs. Yet within this struggle lies a transformative solution: awakening the abundance mindset. This isn't merely a process of positive thinking. It involves a conscious shift in your perception and a commitment to nurture a new way of relating to wealth and opportunity. Begin by understanding that abundance is not defined by your financial statement, but by how you view yourself and your place in the universe. When you adopt an abundance mindset, you cultivate the belief that there is always enough time, resources, and wealth for you and everyone else around you. This simple yet profound shift begins to reshape your reality. Imagine standing on the precipice of your potential, envisioning a life where opportunities flow toward you effortlessly. An abundance mindset opens doors that you once thought were locked, encouraging you to take risks you might have shunned before. It leads to a sense of peace as you learn to celebrate the successes of others rather than seeing them as a threat. By recognizing the vastness of the universe and believing that it has limitless offerings, you start dismantling the walls of limitation you've built. Embarking on this journey requires intention and action, and the good news is that anyone can develop this mindset. Begin with small daily affirmations that reinforce abundance and self-worth. More importantly, practice gratitude for what you already have. In doing so, you increase your awareness of abundance. Each acknowledgement nourishes a cycle of positivity that not only enhances your mindset, but also transforms your experiences. Embracing an abundance mindset can profoundly shift your life, unraveling the anxieties that confine you and empowering you to seek out and seize opportunities. Allow yourself to be open to new possibilities, embrace growth, and witness firsthand how the universe responds to your newfound vibration. This is your call to awaken the abundance mindset and journey onwards toward an enriched life full of promise and prosperity. To effectively awaken your abundance mindset, start by incorporating actionable steps into your daily routine. First, practice gratitude intentionally. Each morning, take a few moments to jot down 3 things you are genuinely thankful for. This can range from small victories to meaningful relationships. In doing so, you rewire your brain to focus on what is infinite, rather than what is lacking. For example, a young professional who felt perpetually unsatisfied with his salary began this practice and noticed a shift in his perspective. Rather than fixating on his paycheck, he began to appreciate the skills he was developing and the support of colleagues around him. As gratitude took root in his heart, opportunities for bonuses and promotions naturally followed, driven by his renewed confidence. Next, replace negative self-talk with affirmations that resonate with abundance. Choose simple phrases such as, "I attract wealth and prosperity," or "I am open to receiving all that life offers." Repeat these affirmations regularly, even when fears of scarcity arise. For instance, a mother who struggled to balance her career and family life practiced daily affirmations, which transformed her self-doubt into empowerment. By repeating positive statements, she gradually changed her belief system, empowering her to seek promotions and trust that she could create a harmonious environment for her family. Furthermore, take inspired actions that align with your new mindset. This could involve attending financial workshops, networking with like-minded individuals, or simply volunteering your services in ways that serve your community. An individual who previously felt unworthy of wealth took a bold leap by joining a local charity, discovering that not only did he contribute positively to others' lives, but he also received connections that opened new business doors. Taking action fortifies your belief that you are indeed worthy of abundance. Flexibility in your approach is essential. Allow experiences to teach you rather than seeking perfection. Gather feedback, celebrate the small wins, and adjust your actions when things do not go as planned. Understanding that setbacks are part of the process reduces the fear of failure and creates resilience. A college student hoping to fund a dream study abroad trip found herself unable to afford it initially. After insulating herself in an abundance mindset, she reframed her strategy, seeking scholarships, internships, and part-time work, rather than resigning to a scarcity outlook. Ultimately, not only did she secure funding, but she also emerged with newfound confidence and connections that enriched her personal and professional life. As you embark on this journey, remember it is ongoing, not a one-time fix. Embrace the transformation as part of your growth, where each step shapes a greater understanding of abundance. To strengthen your experience, set a specific goal based around your newfound perspectives. It could be identifying a career aspiration, financial ambition, or even personal development target. Make a plan, track your progress, and allow yourself to celebrate every milestone achieved along the way. In closing this chapter, understand that shifting your mindset is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. You can choose to cultivate abundance instead of scarcity, and watch as this change manifests positively in various aspects of your life. In the next chapter, we will delve into the essential practice of releasing scarcity programming. You'll learn techniques to actively unlearn limiting beliefs that have held you back. It's time to break free and discover what happens when the barriers of self-doubt begin to dissolve. Stay tuned, and if you found value in these insights, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel. Your feedback matters. Like the video, and drop a comment sharing your thoughts or areas where you'd like to see further growth. Embrace the power of abundance and take the next step on your journey of transformation. Chapter 2. Releasing Scarcity Programming. Do you ever feel as if an invisible weight is holding you back from achieving your dreams? Imagine living in a world where possibilities are abundant, where you can pursue your passions without the nagging fear that you might not have enough. Unfortunately, many of us are conditioned to believe that resources are limited, cementing ourselves in a scarcity mindset that clouds potential and stifles growth. As we navigate through life, these ingrained beliefs can create obstacles, prevent us from taking risks, and deny us the richness that life has to offer. You might find yourself trapped in a cycle of worrying about money, constantly comparing yourself to others, and hesitating in the face of opportunity. This prevalent scarcity programming is often rooted in past experiences, upbringing, and societal expectations that keep us shackled to limiting beliefs. Phrases such as "money doesn't grow on trees" or "resources are scarce" play on repeat in our minds, influencing our decisions and interactions. You might struggle to visualize a future of abundance, convinced instead that failure and fear are the only outcomes ahead. This programming cheapens your self-worth, leading you to approach life with trepidation instead of curiosity. And though you may yearn for change, the weight of scarcity keeps you from taking action. However, a transformative solution exists: deliberately releasing these limiting beliefs to unlock the mindset of abundance that truly belongs to you. This may sound daunting, but it is both accessible and achievable. The journey begins with recognizing and acknowledging the beliefs that have shaped your perspective. Understanding where these beliefs originated can be liberating. Take a moment to reflect on the messages you received about money, relationships, and success when you were growing up. By bringing these thoughts into your awareness, you can begin to dissect their origins, such as family narratives or early experiences that may have imposed limits on your potential. Once you have identified these programming blocks, actively challenge and question them. Ask yourself, is this belief serving me? Many of our ingrained beliefs are simply stories we tell ourselves. They may not represent the reality around us. Maybe you believe you're not good enough to start that business, but could that be a reflection of past failures rather than a true indicator of your ability? Consider rephrasing these limiting statements into empowering affirmations that serve your growth. For instance, transform "I'll never be successful" into "I am on a unique journey toward my definition of success, and every step I take brings me closer to my goals." As you work to release scarcity programming, you'll begin to experience the transformative joy of openness. This shift dramatically impacts your life as windows of opportunity begin to appear. You will find yourself more willing to take risks, pursue ambitions, and connect with others who reflect your newfound mindset. Imagine diving headfirst into projects that excite you, or investing in experiences that enrich your life, all because you released the grip of scarcity that once weighed you down. Adopting this approach to abundance can lead to profound personal growth. You will develop an enriching sense of freedom, often surprising yourself with how quickly opportunities align with this new way of thinking. As you practice feeding your mind with empowering beliefs, you'll start witnessing changes in your environment and relationships. Where once there was fear, now there will be courage. In closing this section, take a moment to commit to releasing scarcity programming in your life. The journey may feel challenging at times, but every step forward brings you closer to a life characterized by possibility and fulfillment. As we delve deeper into the chapters ahead, prepare to learn powerful methods for aligning with the universal flow of abundance. Our next topic explores how to harmonize with this flow to attract the wealth and opportunities meant for you. Embrace this journey, and remember to engage with us by liking this material and sharing your insights along the way, as you step boldly into the abundant life that awaits you. To effectively release scarcity programming from your life, it's essential to take actionable steps that facilitate meaningful change. Start by creating a daily mindfulness practice dedicated to identifying and reframing your limiting beliefs. Each day, set aside 10 to 15 minutes to reflect on thoughts that arise, especially when facing challenges or opportunities. For example, if you notice that a thought like "I can't afford this" pops into your mind, write it down. Then, take a few moments to replace that thought with a more empowering alternative, such as "I am learning to attract financial opportunities to support my goals." Documenting this shift not only reinforces the growth, but also serves as a visible reminder of your commitment. Additionally, engage in conversations with individuals who embody an abundance mindset. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can be incredibly powerful. For instance, a woman who felt stifled by her financial situation sought out a mentor who had achieved financial independence. By interacting with her mentor, she saw firsthand that success is attainable, even for someone who once felt trapped by scarcity. Such mentors or supportive peers can not only inspire you, but also provide practical advice on navigating abundance. Another practical step is to reassess your environment. Evaluate the spaces you inhabit, both physical and digital. Are there negative influences, whether from clutter, toxic relationships, or discouraging media, that reinforce a scarcity mindset? Fostering a nurturing environment can dramatically affect your beliefs about resources. Imagine clearing out the old, stagnant items in your home and replacing them with items that inspire and reflect your aspirations towards abundance. The newly curated space can serve as a symbol of renewal, propelling you toward a clearer vision of possibility. As you continue practicing these steps, you will begin to notice significant shifts in how you approach life. Your confidence will grow as you develop a broader perspective on opportunities, enabling you to take calculated risks that may have previously felt insurmountable. This newfound clarity lets you seek out financial independence or pursue passions that were once brushed aside. A writer who felt limited in sharing her stories found the courage to publish her work, leading to unexpected mentoring opportunities and a thriving community of readers. Her initial creative leap, rooted in an abundant mindset, opened doors she had previously thought closed. Now, as you step into this transformative process, consider committing to a 30-day challenge where you actively practice and document these changes. Start today by writing down your limiting beliefs and refocusing them into affirmations that affirm your journey toward abundance. Encourage yourself to seek out inspiration daily, be it through podcasts, books, or discussing aspirations with others. Remind yourself that transformation is a journey filled with opportunities for learning and growth. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that releasing scarcity programming is not a one-time effort. It is a continuous journey toward a more fulfilling life. In our next chapter, we will explore how to align with the universal flow of abundance, a significant step in attracting wellness and prosperity into your life. Prepare to uncover strategies that harmonize your energy and intentions with the abundant universe circulating around you. If you found value in our exploration today, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel, liking this content, and sharing your reflections on your journey. Together, let's step boldly into a reality filled with limitless possibilities. Chapter 3. Aligning with Universal Flow. Have you ever watched a river effortlessly weave through a landscape, gracefully overcoming obstacles in its path? Picture yourself flowing like that river, navigating through life's challenges with ease and grace. Unfortunately, many of us find ourselves resisting the natural currents of life, which can lead to feelings of frustration, doubt, and scarcity. We grasp at stability, tightly holding on to expectations and plans that may no longer serve us, creating unnecessary resistance that stifles our growth and happiness. This constant struggle often redirects our focus away from the possibilities that surround us, causing us to miss out on the abundant opportunities the universe presents. The underlying challenge lies in our inability to trust the process. We frequently overanalyze, fearing the unknown and gravitating towards control at every turn. When we operate from a mindset of fear, we inadvertently block the flow of abundance, closing ourselves off from the gifts and opportunities life has to offer. It's common to view setbacks as failures or insurmountable barriers, instead of stepping stones toward growth. We grow frustrated and anxious, forgetting that life's rhythms and dynamics are much broader than we often perceive. The good news is that there's a transformative solution, aligning with the universal flow. This approach invites you to release the need to control every aspect of your life and instead adopt a mindset of openness and receptivity. Imagine this shift as tuning into a larger orchestra where every individual plays a harmonious role. When you begin to synchronize with this rhythm, trusting that everything unfolds as it should, you can effortlessly navigate experience after experience, enhancing your growth and development. To embrace this solution, you must first cultivate a practice of mindfulness. Tune into your thoughts and feelings regularly, observing them without judgment. This practice helps you become aware of the moments when you cling to control or fall into negative cycles of thought. For example, consider a person who dreads uncertainty when it comes to pursuing a new job opportunity. If they are stuck in a mindset built on fear and security, they may overlook a chance for growth and fulfillment due to relentless worries. However, by engaging in mindfulness and tuning into their feelings, they can recognize their patterns and gently release those fears, choosing instead to embrace the journey ahead. Another powerful aspect of aligning with universal flow is embracing surrender. Surrendering does not denote weakness. Rather, it represents the strength to let go of control, trusting that the universe has your back. Picture a woman planning a significant life change, such as moving to a new city for a job. If she enters this experience with rigid expectations and clings to every detail, she risks creating stress and disappointment. In contrast, when she views the transition as an adventure, filled with both challenges and exciting opportunities, she invites the flow of abundance into her life. When she adapts to new circumstances gracefully instead of resisting them, she often discovers connections and resources beyond her original vision. As you embrace this process of alignment, notice the profound benefits that arise. Allowing yourself to flow with life builds resilience, promoting greater confidence in your ability to navigate uncertainties. When obstacles appear, rather than feeling defeated, you'll view them as opportunities for creativity and personal expansion. This approach fosters an enriched, vibrant life filled with unexpected delights that elevate your sense of purpose and fulfillment. In closing this first half of the chapter, consider the possibilities that await you when you align with the universal flow. Give yourself permission to release control, explore the beauty in life's rhythms, and open your heart to the abundance that flows naturally around you. In the next half, we will delve deeper into the practices that will help you wholeheartedly embrace this alignment and access the wealth of opportunities available to you. Remember, if you found inspiration in these insights, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel to continue this journey and share your thoughts with us as we explore this remarkable path of alignment and growth together. To truly align with the universal flow, it's essential to take actionable steps that help incorporate this transformative approach into your daily life. Start by dedicating time each day for reflection and mindfulness practice. Begin your day with a few minutes of meditation or quiet contemplation, focusing on your breath and creating a mental space to invite abundance. For example, as a busy professional, you might feel overwhelmed with tasks and deadlines. By taking just 10 minutes of your morning to breathe deeply and set your intentions, you create a centered mindset that invites clarity. This practice allows you to better respond to challenges rather than react out of stress, setting a positive tone for your day. Next, implement gratitude as a daily practice. At the end of each day, take a moment to jot down 3 things you appreciated throughout the day, no matter how small. This exercise cultivates a feeling of abundance, helping you shift focus away from scarcity and fostering an optimistic outlook. Consider a teacher who faces the daily struggle of administrative pressures. By focusing on moments both big and small that bring joy, like a student's breakthrough or a colleague's support, she transforms her daily experience. This consistent reflection enhances her ability to teach with joy rather than frustration, ultimately enriching her career. In addition to mindfulness and gratitude, embrace the concept of letting go of rigid expectations. This involves consciously choosing to be flexible about your plans and being open to unforeseen outcomes. Think of a startup owner whose ambitious project takes longer than expected to develop. Rather than viewing this delay as a setback, he adopts an open mindset, welcoming feedback and unexpected changes that may improve the project. By accepting the ebb and flow of the process, he ultimately creates a product that exceeds his initial vision and resonates more deeply with clients. As you adopt these habits, the benefits will become evident in the ways you interact with your environment. By fostering an atmosphere of receptivity, you may start noticing new opportunities that were previously clouded by anxiety. Picture a recent college graduate who initially struggles to secure a job. Instead of dwelling on rejections, she channels her energy into networking and exploring diverse paths by attending events and joining community groups. By staying open to possibilities, she connects with several mentors, which leads to internships and ultimately a fulfilling career. This transformative journey illustrates how embracing alignment with flow can unearth surprising avenues of success. Now is the time to enact this vision in your life. Commit to a 30-day challenge where you intentionally incorporate these practices. Dedicate time each morning for reflection, keep a gratitude journal, and practice letting go of expectations around your goals. As you implement these strategies, record your insights and experiences to track your growth and shifts in mindset, creating heightened awareness of how aligning with the flow enhances your life. Wrapping up this chapter, it's essential to recognize that aligning with the universal flow is not simply a destination, but an ongoing journey. This practice invites you to continually evolve and embrace the richness around you. Moving forward, next chapter explores the power of wealth beliefs and the significant role they play in shaping your reality. Prepare to dive deep into understanding and transforming your beliefs about money and success. If you've found this exploration valuable, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel, liking this content, and sharing your thoughts. Your engagement matters, and together we can foster a vibrant community committed to the journey of abundance and growth. Chapter 4: The Power of Wealth Beliefs. Have you ever considered how your beliefs about money shape your reality? Picture a world where your financial success is only limited by your perceptions and thoughts about wealth. Yet, many people unknowingly navigate through life with beliefs that reinforce scarcity and limitation, often feeling anxious about their financial future. This internal struggle frequently manifests in self-sabotaging behaviors or a chronic sense of unworthiness, preventing them from achieving their true potential. The painful cycle of living paycheck to paycheck or fearing financial disaster can leave individuals disheartened, believing they are unable to change their circumstances. The challenge lays in those deeply rooted beliefs about wealth, many of which are instilled from a young age, often blending cultural narratives, family dynamics, and societal expectations. For instance, if someone has grown up hearing phrases like "money is the root of all evil," or "you have to work hard to make a living," these narratives may lead them to subconsciously repel financial abundance throughout their adult life. Such limiting beliefs reinforce the idea that only a select few can achieve prosperity, creating invisible barriers that cloud judgment and inhibit progress. However, the transformative solution lies in addressing and reshaping these wealth beliefs to open up a new world of possibilities. Embracing the idea that you deserve abundance and can create positive financial outcomes leads to a powerful shift in your mindset. Start by examining your thoughts and feelings about money. Reflect on your early experiences with wealth and consider how they still influence your behavior today. Understanding these beliefs is the first step toward dismantling their hold over your life. Now consider this core concept. Wealth is not merely a numerical figure displayed in your bank account. It's also an energy, an expansive feeling of potential, freedom, and vitality. When you adopt this mindset, you can begin to view opportunities through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity. Visualize a young entrepreneur who hesitates to raise prices on her handmade crafts, rooted in the belief that people won't pay more. Through self-reflection, she recognizes this narrative stems from childhood experiences of financial struggle. By reworking her belief framework to embrace her worth and recognize the value of her creations, she attracts more clients and scales her business, illustrating that merit and potential can indeed resonate loudly in the world of finances. Moreover, embedding empowering affirmations into your daily routine can serve to transform your financial beliefs. Start by crafting affirmations that resonate with your desired relationship with wealth, such as "I attract abundance effortlessly," or "I am worthy of financial freedom." When spoken regularly, these affirmations begin to overwrite the old narratives fixing you in place. The very act of verbalizing these sentiments, ideally while looking into your reflection, can reinforce your worthiness and align your beliefs with the abundant life you seek. As you begin this journey of changing your wealth beliefs, you will find the effects ripple through every aspect of your life. Acting from a position of abundance fosters not only confidence and self-compassion, but also draws opportunities towards you. Plan for your financial goals with excitement, attain greater financial literacy, and build relationships with mentors who encourage growth, as your changed beliefs attract the openness to embrace transformative outcomes. This exploration into the power of wealth beliefs can illuminate pathways previously obscured by doubt. In the next half of this chapter, we will delve into practical steps you can take to reshape your beliefs further, integrating effective techniques to reinforce an abundance mindset. If you have found value in this discussion, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and share your thoughts in the comments as we collectively navigate our journeys toward financial empowerment and abundance together. To effectively reshape your wealth beliefs and position yourself for financial abundance, it's key to implement specific, actionable steps in your daily life. Start by conducting a belief audit, a straightforward yet enlightening exercise that helps you identify any beliefs that are holding you back. Set aside time to write down all your thoughts related to money and wealth. This includes any positive or negative sentiments you have. For instance, you might write things like, "I'll never have enough," or "I deserve financial success." Once you have a complete list, categorize them. Separate the limiting beliefs from those that promote abundance. This clarity helps you see which beliefs require shifting and which positive beliefs you need to nurture. After conducting this audit, the next step is to actively challenge those limiting beliefs. Let's say one of your beliefs is that wealthy people are greedy. This thought can prevent you from pursuing wealth because it clashes with your values. Instead, challenge this notion by researching stories of generous philanthropists who use their resources for good. Understanding these narratives expands your perspective, enabling you to see that wealth can be a force for positive change. Transform beliefs through reframing. For example, alter "I cannot afford this" into "I can prioritize my spending to align with my goals." This step reinforces the concept that wealth can be responsibly managed and invested. Incorporating daily affirmations and visualizations also plays a pivotal role in transforming your wealth mindset. Craft personalized affirmations that resonate with your newly adopted beliefs, such as "I am worthy and deserving of abundance," or "Wealth flows to me effortlessly." Make it a practice to recite these affirmations regularly, preferably in the morning or before bed. As a tangible exercise, imagine visualizing your financial goals as if they have already been achieved. See yourself in that new career, feeling secure in your finances, or even donating to charity. This not only conditions your mind to attract abundance, but also instills a sense of confidence that guides your actions towards realizing these aspirations. Another effective step is to seek support from a community that shares your goals. Engaging with mentors or groups focused on abundance can be immensely beneficial. For instance, a recent college graduate who struggled financially joined a local entrepreneurs network. They discovered a community of like-minded individuals willing to share tips, resources, and encouragement. Being part of such a network can reinforce positive beliefs about wealth and inspire you to pursue entrepreneurial opportunities or investments you might have feared before. As you embark on this journey, the benefits of these actions will become increasingly evident. You'll find yourself more optimistic and confident, excited about future possibilities, instead of deterred by financial fears. By adopting a mindset grounded in abundance, you may discover that stumbling blocks previously perceived as insurmountable become manageable obstacles that spur growth. Entering a new mindset allows room for endless opportunities and leads to tangible financial goals being realized. Consider initiating a 30-day wealth belief challenge where you implement these actionable steps daily and record your reflections. This structured practice not only enables you to witness your growth, but also reinforces the changes you are making. As we conclude this chapter, it's vital to acknowledge that transforming wealth beliefs is an ongoing process filled with opportunities for personal development. In the next chapter, we will explore how emotional frequency influences your capacity to manifest abundance more effectively. Get ready to dive into how your emotions play a critical role in aligning with prosperity. If you found inspiration in today's session, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel, liking the content, and sharing your aspirations with us. Your contributions foster a community built on support and collective growth as we move toward abundance together. Chapter 5. Emotional Frequency and Manifesting. What if I told you that the vibration of your emotions can directly influence your ability to manifest wealth and abundance? Imagine entering a room filled with people. Can you sense the energetic differences based on their moods? Just as you're attuned to those energies, the universe responds to your emotional frequency, guiding the manifestation of your desires. However, many individuals find themselves stuck in a cycle of negative emotions, anxiety, frustration, or self-doubt, that not only limits their joy, but also detracts from their ability to attract abundance. This dissonance between feelings and desired outcomes creates a barrier that keeps financial prosperity at bay, leading to persistent feelings of frustration. The challenges arise when we aren't aware of the emotional responses we carry throughout our day. Often, individuals struggle with the belief that the intensity of their current emotional state needs to improve before they can manifest their desires. This typically leads to feelings of inadequacy or defeat when the reality is misalignment between emotional frequency and their momentary goals. Over time, this inconsistency can result in inertia, where the individual feels stuck and powerless to create positive change in their circumstances. The transformative solution lies in harnessing the power of emotional awareness and regulation to align with those higher frequencies associated with abundance. Embracing this fundamental truth can set you on a path where your thoughts and feelings become harmonious, ultimately amplifying your manifesting ability. This journey begins by cultivating emotional awareness. Take time throughout your day to check in with your emotions. Ask yourself what feelings are surfacing and why they may be appearing. Acknowledge where joy might be overshadowed by limiting beliefs, and practice self-compassion as you navigate these feelings. After fostering awareness, the next step is to practice intentional emotional regulation. When you notice feelings like fear or frustration surfacing, develop specific strategies to uplift your frequency. For example, consider incorporating practices such as gratitude journaling or engaging in uplifting activities. A small business owner, feeling disheartened by slow sales, might decide to shift her emotional state by attending a community yoga class or reflecting on 3 things she loves about her business. By focusing her thoughts on positivity, she elevates her emotional state, subsequently opening herself to new ideas and opportunities that can lead to financial growth. Visualizing your goals when in a higher emotional state can significantly enhance manifestation results. Allow yourself to immerse completely in the feeling of achieving your desires. Picture what success looks and feels like, not just with your mind but also with your heart. Envisioning yourself in a latency of abundance aligns your emotional state with your goals, signaling to the universe your readiness to receive wealth. Picture a musician who consistently practices and showcases her talents before landing a major gig. By emotionally tuning into the experience of performing and receiving praise, she resonates with that energy, ultimately drawing real opportunities closer rather than away. As you embrace the synergy between emotional frequency and manifesting, expect profound changes in your life. Shifting into positive emotional states encourages creativity, open-heartedness, and the capability to pursue your dreams fearlessly, directly impacting your overall well-being. A writer struggling with self-doubt experiences a change of heart by focusing on previous positive feedback from peers. She discovers a new stream of inspiration and confidence that propels her toward completing her long-dreamed novel. In this first half of the chapter, remember that elevating your emotional frequency is an ongoing practice, immensely rewarding both personally and financially. Such growth positions you more closely to the objectives you have set for abundance. Moving forward, we will unravel further techniques to deepen your emotional awareness and how to practically apply this understanding in alignment with the law of attraction. If you found these concepts valuable, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and share your reflections as we navigate through the energy of abundance. Your journey towards emotional empowerment awaits, and we look forward to walking that path with you. To deepen your understanding of how emotional frequency shapes your manifesting power, it's essential to take some actionable steps. The first step is to create a daily emotional check-in routine. Dedicate a few mindful moments each morning to assess your emotional state. Ask yourself how you're feeling and what might have triggered those emotions. Jot down your insights in a journal to cultivate awareness. For example, if you wake up feeling anxious about your finances, acknowledge that feeling without judgment. This practice helps you develop an intuitive understanding of your emotional landscape, allowing you to identify patterns that may arise and how they could influence your manifesting abilities. Once you are aware of your emotional state, the next step is to actively shift to a higher emotional frequency. You can do this through various strategies, such as visualization, affirmations, or mindful breathing exercises. For instance, picture a scenario where you envisage your dream life. Picture yourself thriving in a career and experiencing happiness. Let yourself feel the associated emotions, like joy, relief, and excitement as you delve into that vision. A successful entrepreneur, struggling after a series of rejections, might close her eyes and visualize herself receiving an award for her innovative ideas. This deliberate practice elevates her emotional state and attracts opportunities that align with that vision. Additionally, establishing a gratitude practice is a powerful tool for transforming your frequency. Consider setting aside a few minutes each day to write down at least 3 things you are grateful for. This could range from the simple pleasure of a nourishing meal to the support of loved ones. For example, a person facing financial challenges might express gratitude for their health or a consistent paycheck, no matter the amount. By shifting focus from lack to abundance through gratitude, you elevate your emotional state, which in turn opens pathways for further abundance to flow into your life. To enhance your emotional acclimatization further, participate in activities that boost happiness and invoke joy. Surround yourself with uplifting influences, whether through engaging in hobbies you love, fostering connections with positive people, or experiencing nature. A man who found himself entrenched in a negative mindset made it a priority to spend time outdoors each week, where he could feel the fresh air and absorb nature's tranquility. These conscious decisions not only improved his emotional frequency, but also presented him with creative thoughts and opportunities that he previously missed. As you adopt these steps in your life, think about the profound benefits you'll experience. Elevating your emotional frequency will lead you to feel more inspired and confident in manifesting your desires. Instead of grappling with doubts and fears, you will approach challenges with curiosity and a willingness to learn. You will find conversations more fulfilling, and the world will reveal abundant possibilities, fostering a sense of assurance in your path forward. Now is the time to commit to a 30-day emotional mastery challenge, where you incorporate these practices consistently. Each week, reflect on your emotional experiences and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. The more discipline and identification you integrate, the more attuned you will become to how emotions affect your reality. As we conclude this chapter, recognize that understanding and managing your emotional frequency is a dynamic journey, essential for alignment with your goals. Next, we will explore the vital connection between emotional intelligence and the manifestation process. Discover how your understanding of emotions can enhance your ability to attract wealth, happiness, and abundance into your life. If you found these insights uplifting, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and join the conversation in the comments. Share your experiences and let's support one another on this transformative journey toward abundance. Chapter 6. Visualize prosperity into reality. Can you imagine waking up each day with a clear vision of your successes, where wealth flows seamlessly into your personal and professional life? Visualizations hold profound power. Like skilled artists, they allow us to paint the picture of our desired reality with our minds. Yet, countless individuals struggle to create and sustain a vivid mental image of the abundance they wish to attract. Instead of inspiring clarity, doubt creeps in, often leaving dreams blurred and aspirations veiled in uncertainty. This disconnect can lead to frustration and a light dimming of potential, as people find themselves caught in a cycle of wishing rather than realizing their goals. The challenge many face is that they fail to harness visualization effectively, treating it simply as a fleeting thought rather than a disciplined practice. Frequent distractions, negative self-talk, and societal pressures can perpetuate the idea that their dreams may be unattainable. They might visualize the life they want for just a moment, but then quickly flip back to self-doubt and limiting beliefs. As a result, their progress stagnates, and opportunities seem to vanish as quickly as they appeared. However, a transformative solution exists in the practice of deliberate visualization. By consistently engaging your imagination while tapping into the emotions associated with achieving your dreams, you create neural pathways that make those desires feel more attainable. The magical aspect of visualization is that it doesn't require external validation. It unfolds solely in your mind and heart. Imagine a young professional who aspires to become the head of a successful marketing agency. If she spends time each day vividly picturing herself walking into her office, confident and accomplished, those feelings of triumph become anchored in her reality. This envisioning becomes a powerful motivator for recognizing the opportunities and steps necessary for her to reach that position. The core idea behind visualization is that it encompasses more than just seeing an image in your mind. It involves engaging all of your senses and emotions. To enhance the effectiveness of this technique, create a visualization practice that encapsulates all aspects of your desired reality. Begin by designing a quiet space each day where you can fully immerse yourself in the experience. As you close your eyes, envision specifics, include sights, sounds, and even smells. Picture yourself in a room filled with warm sunlight. Feel the satisfaction of completing projects you love, and hear the praise of appreciative colleagues. This multidimensional approach intensively anchors the visualization experience, aligning you emotionally with your aspirations. Another substantial practice in visualization is creating a vision board. This can be a physical board placed in a prominent location where you can regularly see it, or a digital version saved on your devices. Fill it with images and quotes representing the goals and dreams you aspire to achieve. For instance, someone wanting to enhance their financial status could include images of dream houses, travel destinations, or representations of financial stability. Every time you look at this board, you reinforce your mental imagery, further solidifying that vision into your daily consciousness. As you undertake these visualization practices, take note of the immediate benefits that arise. By repeatedly connecting with your desires through positive emotional energies, you elevate your confidence and minimize negative thoughts. This psychological shift enables you to take actionable steps towards your goals, as visualization serves as a catalyst for motivation and courage. A baker dreaming of running a bustling cafe may find her enthusiasm rekindled as she envisions the smile on a customer's face while tasting her new dessert creation, immediately pushing her to leap from thought to action. When prioritizing visualization as part of your growth strategy, acknowledge that practice leads to mastery. Consistent efforts will manifest significant transformations in your personal and professional life. As you embark on this journey, prepare for even greater insights on how visualization can specifically aid you in manifesting defined dreams and goals seamlessly. In the following half of this chapter, we will explore advanced techniques to enhance your visualization practice and solidify the connection between visualizing success and taking inspired action. If you found insight and encouragement through today's discussion, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and share your thoughts in the comments as we collectively embrace the power of our visions and the abundant life we can create. To maximize the effectiveness of your visualization practices, it's essential to implement clear and actionable steps that integrate seamlessly into your daily routine. Begin by setting a dedicated time each day for your visualization sessions, ideally in the morning when your mind is fresh. Choose a quiet, comfortable space where you can relax without interruptions. Once you've established this routine, start with a focused, deep breathing exercise. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths to center yourself, letting go of any distracting thoughts that may linger. Next, construct a detailed mental image of your desired reality. Picture the goals you aim to achieve, whether it's landing your dream job, achieving financial freedom, or enhancing personal relationships. Engage your senses. What do you see, hear, and feel in this vision? For instance, if your goal is to own a successful business, imagine walking through your bustling store, smelling fresh coffee brewing, and seeing happy customers engage with your products. This sensory involvement makes the visualization more vibrant and compelling. It can be helpful to incorporate positive affirmations during your visualization practice. Craft affirmations that support your vision, such as, "I am successful," or "I welcome abundance into my life." As you visualize, Repeat these affirmations in your mind, reinforcing the beliefs that align with your goals. Picture an artist yearning to showcase their work in a gallery. As she visualizes her art being displayed, she repeats affirmations of confidence and creativity, instilling a sense of empowerment that fuels her motivation to pursue exhibition opportunities. Following your visualization sessions, outline specific, actionable steps that align with your vision. This bridges the gap between imagination and reality. Suppose you're working towards financial independence. Create a budget, explore investment options, or seek financial education resources. Setting these intentions serves as actionable commitments that signal your readiness to move closer to your goals. A recent experiment demonstrated that individuals who combined visualization with actionable plans were significantly more likely to reach their goals, illustrating that taking initiative after visualization is crucial for success. As you implement these steps, you will notice several positive transformations in your life. Your energy levels will rise alongside your motivation, and a newfound clarity will emerge regarding your aspirations. When you experience uncertainty or self-doubt, referring back to your visualization practice provides an emotional anchor that helps reinforce your goals. A student striving for academic success might begin to approach challenges with increased confidence, leading her to participate in class discussions or seek extra credit opportunities after visualizing her ideal academic achievements. After establishing these practices, consider committing to a 30-day visualization challenge. Each day, dedicate a set amount of time to visualize your dreams, engage in committed action steps, and reflect on your progress. By tracking your advancements, you'll foster an understanding of what resonates with you and what shifts require adjustments in your approach. As we conclude this chapter, remember the power of visualization not only rests in creating clear images of success, but also in taking inspired action to bring those visions to life. The consistent practice can create momentum, encouraging continuous growth and positive change. In the next chapter, we will delve into the importance of taking inspired daily action, highlighting techniques to ensure that your visionary goals translate into tangible results in your life. If you found value in today's insights, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and engaging with us. Your reflections and experiences enrich our community as we transform our visions into reality together. Chapter 7. Taking Inspired Daily Action. What if the secret to achieving your dreams lay in the power of consistent, inspired action? Imagine waking up each morning feeling a surge of motivation that propels you toward your goals, leaving behind the days of mere dreaming. While visualization and positive thinking are essential tools, they are only part of the equation. The missing link for many lies in their willingness to act on their aspirations. Too often, people are caught in a cycle of procrastination or self-doubt, putting their dreams on hold, believing they must first have everything figured out. This can lead to a frustrating stagnation, where anticipation replaces actual achievement, leaving individuals feeling disheartened with unfulfilled ambitions. The challenge of taking inspired action frequently arises from fear or uncertainty. Individuals wonder, "Am I ready for this?" Or "What if I fail?" Such thoughts can paralyze even the most visionary individuals. We may spend hours thinking about our grand plans, yet hesitate to take that critical first step toward realizing them. This internal struggle creates tension, breeding doubt, and reinforcing the misconception that success is out of reach. Instead of moving forward, people often find themselves mired in the comfort of inaction. However, the transformative solution lies in understanding that inspired action doesn't need to be grand or perfect. It simply must be authentic and aligned with your vision. Embracing regular, incremental actions can form the bedrock of your progress. The journey begins with setting clear intentions. Rather than becoming overwhelmed by all the steps required to achieve a big goal, break it down into manageable, bite-sized tasks that appear achievable in your daily routine. For example, if your ambition is to write a book, rather than aiming to complete chapters all at once, commit to writing a page or even just a paragraph each day. This approach fosters a sense of accomplishment, reinforcing your motivation and driving you to continue. Another vital aspect of taking inspired action is to cultivate an environment that encourages growth. Surround yourself with supportive influences, people, books, or motivational media that inspire you to take those necessary steps. Picture someone who dreams of running a health coaching business but feels daunted by the requirements. By joining a supportive community of like-minded individuals, she gradually becomes more comfortable sharing her ideas and experiences, inspiring her to reach out to potential clients. This supportive network can provide not only motivation, but also valuable feedback that propels you forward. Additionally, consider tying your actions to the emotions you wish to evoke. Take a moment to reflect on why your goal is important to you. Visualize how accomplishing your goal would make you feel, whether it's freedom, joy, or fulfillment. When you connect the emotional significance of your aspirations to your actions, you ignite a driving force that compels you to pursue those goals relentlessly. For instance, someone working toward financial independence should focus on how their efforts contribute to a deeper sense of security and ability to support their loved ones. This connection can sustain motivation even during challenging times. As you commit to taking the inspired actions necessary for progressing toward your goals, you will start to experience gratifying shifts. Each meaningful step you take reinforces your empowerment, leading to moments of intrinsic joy and accomplishment. Moreover, action builds momentum, unraveling opportunities that seemed out of reach. A graphic designer, for example, who diligently creates daily art concept sketches may find unexpected interest from clients, ultimately transforming a side hobby into a flourishing career. In this first half of the chapter, strive to recognize that consistent, inspired action transforms aspirations into reality. As we continue with the chapter, we will explore practical techniques to ensure these actions lead to continued progress and achievement while maintaining alignment with your vision. If today's insights have resonated with you, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and engage in the comments with your experiences as we all inspire each other toward action and achievement. Your journey toward realizing your dreams is about to take flight, so let's keep moving together. To effectively integrate inspired action into your daily life, start by establishing a solid action plan each week. Set aside time, perhaps every Sunday, to outline your objectives for the coming week. Identify 3 key actions that align with your broader goals, which can be simple yet impactful. If you are working toward launching a blog, these actions could include researching blog topics, writing a draft post, or promoting your blog on social media. Establishing small, achievable tasks provides you with a clear roadmap, helping ensure that progress is consistent. Another vital step is to cultivate a daily practice of reflection. At the end of each day, take 10 minutes to review what actions you took toward your goals. Consider what worked well and what could be improved for the following day. This practice encourages self-accountability and continual growth. For instance, if a marketing entrepreneur finds that posting daily content dramatically increases engagement, they can double down on this tactic. Conversely, if something isn't producing desired results, this reflective practice allows for timely adjustments, keeping your actions aligned with your ultimate goals. In addition to planning and reflection, make it a habit to celebrate even the smallest successes. Acknowledging your achievements, no matter how minute, reinforces positive behavior and builds momentum. This could involve treating yourself to a small reward after completing each committed act, sending a celebratory message to a friend, or jotting down accomplishments in your journal. Picture a freelance designer who consistently lands small projects. By taking a moment to celebrate each completed project, she fuels her confidence and enthusiasm, propelling herself towards seeking larger contracts. This reinforces the belief that progress, no matter the size, is still a step in the right direction. Furthermore, think about integrating motivational practices into your routine to maintain focus on your purpose. Surround yourself with inspiration. Listen to podcasts, read books from leaders in your field, and participate in relevant online communities where you can exchange ideas and encouragement. Consider a woman focused on personal development who decides each morning to listen to an uplifting podcast while preparing her breakfast. This daily dose of motivation provides her with tangible tactics to implement in her life and helps her maintain a high level of enthusiasm throughout her day. As you commit to these practices, the benefits will become evident. You will notice your confidence levels rise, as each action taken reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving your aspirations. When challenges arise, an established routine of reflective practice will give you critical feedback that informs improvement, equipping you to move beyond obstacles far more fluidly. For example, a young chef on the brink of opening her first restaurant utilizes her planning and reflective techniques to hone her menu. Each day she adapts based on customer feedback through tastings, allowing her to create an irresistible final product that ultimately delights patrons. Now is the time to act. Consider starting a 30-day inspired action challenge. Commit to daily running through your action plan format, engage in self-reflection nightly, and celebrate each success along the journey. This challenge not only clarifies your goals, but also establishes a habit that fosters ongoing growth and progress. As this chapter comes to a close, remember that taking inspired actions is a vital step in manifesting the life you envision. It creates a powerful bridge between your dreams and reality. In the next chapter, we will explore the theme of abundance across all areas of life, focusing on how balance enriches personal fulfillment and success. If you found value in our insights today, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and joining the conversation in the comments, where we can foster an inspiring community for shared success and encouragement. Let's keep pushing forward together, embracing every action as a powerful step into our desired futures. Chapter 8. Abundance in all areas. What if the key to a fulfilling life lies in embracing abundance not just in finances, but across all aspects of your existence? Picture waking up each morning not only feeling prosperous in your bank account, but also blessed in relationships, health, and personal happiness. While it is easy to crave financial abundance, many individuals overlook the wealth of opportunities available in their other life areas. Too often, they feel trapped, concentrating solely on money while neglecting vital aspects like relationships, health, and personal growth. This narrow focus can lead to a life that feels unbalanced and unfulfilled, creating an overwhelming sense of disconnection from true abundance. The challenge arises when people segment their lives into compartments, believing that success and abundance must only be quantified in terms of money or possessions. This mindset can create barriers, as personal relationships may suffer for the sake of professional ambitions, or individuals may neglect their health while focusing solely on their careers. As a result, feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction steadily arise, leading to burnout, strained relationships, and declining physical well-being. What most individuals fail to realize is that to cultivate true abundance, they must learn to view all areas of their life as interconnected and equally valuable. A transformative solution, then, begins when individuals consciously acknowledge that abundance permeates every aspect of their lives. This perspective requires intentionality and an openness to exploring the myriad of ways abundance manifests. Start by conducting an abundance audit. Assess each area of your life, including career, relationships, health, and personal growth. Ask yourself honestly, where am I thriving? Where do I feel a lack? It's crucial to recognize areas experiencing abundance, as doing so cultivates gratitude and encourages a shift in focus from scarcity to appreciation. For example, consider a young entrepreneur thriving in her career, experiencing significant success in business, yet, when she conducts her abundance audit, she might realize her relationships with family and friends have taken a back seat. Instead of feeling guilty about the time spent on her business, this newfound awareness spurs her to make concerted efforts to invest emotionally in her relationships. As she nurtures these connections, she finds that this abundance flows back into her life, fostering renewed excitement and happiness. Another core idea in fostering abundance across all areas is the practice of setting holistic goals. Rather than narrowing your objectives strictly to financial gain, create goals that encompass your health, personal development, and relationships as well. Establish specific intentions, such as joining a fitness class, committing to personal development courses, or dedicating quality time to family and friends. This balanced approach creates a harmonious existence where each element supports the other. As you embrace the concept of abundance more holistically, expect to experience profound internal shifts. This change empowers you to view challenges in a new light. Rather than obstacles, you perceive them as opportunities for growth and learning. When facing a particularly tough week at work, an individual may feel tempted to redirect their energy solely toward productivity. Instead, with the abundance mindset, they can recognize this is an opportunity to reach out to supportive colleagues for assistance or create a plan to enhance their efforts sustainably. Through this balanced viewpoint, not only is the professional stress addressed, but personal connections are strengthened in the process. This approach fosters resilience and cultivates joy as you witness the interconnectedness of abundance manifesting in various forms throughout your life. As we reflect on the lifestyles we aspire to lead, grasping abundance across all domains allows us to flourish and improve our overall quality of life. As we continue to explore this transformative strategy, be prepared to delve deeper into techniques that facilitate a holistic view of abundance in your life moving forward. If you have found these concepts beneficial, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and share your thoughts and experiences in the comments, as we cultivate a community committed to embracing abundance in all its forms. Your journey is set to expand, and by fostering abundance everywhere, your life will profoundly transform. To truly cultivate abundance in all areas of your life, it's crucial to take actionable steps that can help you integrate this mindset into your daily routine. Start by establishing a weekly reflection practice that assesses your current state of abundance in different aspects, such as health, relationships, personal growth, and finances. Set aside time each week, perhaps on Sunday evenings, to evaluate how you feel in these areas. Ask yourself questions like, what went well this week? Or, where do I feel I can improve? Documenting your findings can lead to valuable insights and facilitate gratitude for the areas in which you thrive. This simple practice enables you to celebrate successes, gain clarity on needed adjustments, and foster a proactive mindset. After establishing this reflection practice, the next action step is to design balanced goals that span across various areas of your life. Instead of solely focusing on career achievements or financial milestones, create intentions that incorporate aspects of your health, personal relationships, and emotional well-being. For example, if your goal is to advance your career, consider adding a health objective like, I will dedicate 3 days each week to exercise. By aligning different aspects of your life, these goals will reinforce one another, leading to more profound growth. This holistic approach also mitigates the risks of burnout while providing a sense of fulfillment in multiple areas. Implementing a daily gratitude routine can significantly amplify your experience of abundance. Start each morning by writing down 3 things for which you are grateful, not just in relation to your financial situation, but also focusing on relationships, personal insights, and experiences. Acknowledge the supportive friends you have or the skills you've developed. As an example, a single parent juggling work and family responsibilities may find gratitude in small moments, such as a child's laughter or an engaging conversation with a colleague. Recognizing abundance in these areas unearths joy that begins to radiate through other facets of life, creating a cycle of positive reinforcement. It's also crucial to nurture your relationships actively. This doesn't only mean reaching out to friends and family during significant moments, but intentionally investing quality time in those connections. For example, you might establish a monthly tradition of a game night with family, or agree to have regular coffee dates with a friend. Strengthening these connections fosters both emotional abundance and a support network that bolsters your efforts in other areas. When you prioritize these nourishing relationships, you enrich your journey toward a fulfilled life. As you implement these actions, you will gradually begin to see transformations in your life. By adopting a more holistic view of abundance, you'll likely find that your stress decreases and your enthusiasm for life increases. By striving to balance work, relationships, health, and personal growth, you transform not just the way you approach life, but also the way life responds to you. The professional pursuing balance may find themselves achieving greater focus and creativity in their work as they nurture their personal life, leading to promotions and new opportunities. Now is the time to engage fully with these concepts. Consider embarking on a 30-day journey where you commit to the practices discussed: weekly reflections, balanced goals, daily gratitude, and nurturing relationships. Each week, evaluate your progress and adapt your actions as necessary. Engaging regularly will not only facilitate ongoing growth, but also establish abundance as a permanent fixture in your life. As we conclude this chapter, embrace the notion that abundance should thrive throughout all dimensions of your life. In the next chapter, we will delve into the practice of mastering manifestation for life, exploring how to maintain this abundance-affirming mindset as a sustaining habit. If you found inspiration in today's discussion, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and sharing your experiences in the comments. Together, we can foster a supportive community committed to sustaining our success journeys and enriching one another's lives every step of the way. Chapter 9: Mastering Manifestation for Life. Have you ever thought about how the art of manifestation can be a lifelong skill rather than a one-time event? Picture a life where your goals and dreams consistently manifest, reshaping your reality in profound ways while unlocking endless possibilities. While individuals often dabble in manifestation for specific desires, many miss the opportunity to form deeper, more consistent practices that lead to permanent transformations. The challenge comes when people see manifestation solely as an occasional exercise or remain discouraged after not achieving desired outcomes immediately, inadvertently relinquishing the power of this skill. What frequently holds people back from mastering manifestation is a misunderstanding of the practices involved. Many equate manifestation with simply wishing for outcomes or visualizing dreams without the necessary follow-through or emotional alignment. As a result, a disconnect arises between their desires and their belief in achieving them, leading to stagnation and disappointment. Individuals may try to manifest wealth, happiness, or success, but when they do not receive the results they hope for, they may feel powerless and give up entirely, asking, "Why isn't this working for me?" The transformative solution to this challenge lies in actively mastering the manifestation process as a life skill that encompasses consistent intention, clarity, and emotional alignment. It begins with recognizing that manifestation is not merely about visualizing a goal. It's about building a robust framework around your thoughts, emotions, and actions to create lasting change. When you adopt this understanding, you unlock the ability to recognize that manifestation involves a cycle of intention, belief, and inspired action that you can engage with regularly. The first step in mastering this skill is to cultivate clarity about your desires. Write down your goals along with the emotions you associate with achieving them. Visualization remains an important tool, but it should be particularly paired with a comprehensive emotional response. For instance, if you want to manifest a loving relationship, describe what love feels like to you, what kind of person you envision yourself with, and how that relationship enriches your life. Creating this detailed image reinforces your emotional connection to the goal. Next, embrace the practice of affirmations and positive self-talk. Replace doubts with empowering statements that align with your desires. For example, if you aspire to promote your business but doubt your abilities, shift that narrative to, "I confidently attract clients who appreciate my work and contribute to my success." Regularly repeating these affirmations helps rewire limiting beliefs and foster a mindset conducive to receiving. When you routinely affirm your worth and capabilities, you elevate your frequency, attracting experiences that align with your newfound beliefs. Another essential component of manifesting for a lifetime is developing a routine that incorporates inspired action. This can involve daily habits that bring you closer to your goals, or simply ways to maintain alignment with your desired outcomes. For instance, someone aiming for a healthier lifestyle may set aside time each week for meal prep, while engaging in exercise that adds joy rather than burden, acknowledging the integral link between physical well-being and emotional growth. As you immerse yourself in these practices, you will begin to experience profound benefits. Mastering manifestation enables you to shift out of a scarcity mindset and into a realm of abundance and fulfillment. This newfound mindset fosters resilience, empowering you to remain steadfast, even in the face of challenges. A young entrepreneur who consistently manifests new clients as a result of his commitment to clarity and emotional alignment can adaptively pivot when faced with unexpected issues, reassessing and mastering his approach to thrive continuously in his business. As we dive deeper into this chapter, prepare to learn advanced techniques for sustaining your manifestation practices. Your journey toward mastering manifestation as a lifelong skill is filled with growth and learning opportunities, and by staying connected to this process, you can manifest a vibrant, fulfilling life. If you have found insights today that resonate with you, consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and sharing your journey with us in the comments. Together, we can empower each other to master the art of manifestation for a truly abundant life. To effectively master manifestation in your daily life, it's essential to establish a set of actionable steps that can facilitate a sustained and enriching practice. Begin by creating a manifestation journal dedicated to clarifying your desires, reflecting on your journey, and tracking your progress. Each morning, take a moment to write down specific goals you wish to manifest and the emotions you associate with achieving them. Be as detailed as possible. Rather than simply stating, "I want to be successful," elaborate with phrases such as, "I feel joy and fulfillment as I help others through my writing and attract a supportive audience." This focused practice instills clarity and allows you to visualize a vivid path ahead. For example, a teacher aspiring to launch a new online course may note her excitement and sense of purpose in empowering her students. This emotional resonance strengthens her commitment to manifesting that course, igniting her passion and determination. Once clarity has been established through journaling, the next step involves integrating visualization techniques into your routine. Allocate specific time each day, preferably in the morning or just before bed, only for visualization. During this time, immerse yourself in the vivid imagery of achieving your desires, completing the mental exercise with the emotional vibrancy connected to those images. Visualizing growth in your career or personal life involves engaging all your senses and deeply feeling the experience. Picture yourself in a fulfilling work environment filled with supportive colleagues, hear the applause after a successful presentation, or feel the sun on your skin after wrapping up a great day. These sensory elements make your vision feel more tangible. Additionally, affirmations can be a key factor in consolidating your practice of manifestation. Craft personalized affirmations that reinforce your goals, such as "Every day I attract opportunities that propel me toward my aspirations," or "I am surrounded by loving and supportive people who inspire me." Repeat these affirmations daily, ideally in front of a mirror, and connect with the optimistic emotions that affirmations evoke. A graphic designer confident in her work might affirm, "My creativity flows effortlessly, and my designs attract clients who resonate with my style." This intentional reinforcement helps solidify her belief in her talent, encouraging her to pursue greater opportunities. Incorporating inspired action is equally important. Action steps need not be monumental. They can be small gestures that lead towards significant outcomes. For example, if you aspire to a healthier lifestyle, committing to walk for just 15 minutes a day while listening to uplifting podcasts can be transformative. Taking even these incremental steps solidifies your intention to create change, aligning your actions with your aspirations. A retired athlete training to run a marathon for the first time might set a goal of progressively increasing her running distance each week, thereby weaving action with motivation. As you commit to these daily practices, you will begin to notice profound changes in your life. The concept of manifestation shifts from an abstract notion to a tangible experience. Consistency in clarifying desires, visualizing, practicing affirmations, and integrating small intentional actions creates a ripple effect, aligning your energy with your true goals. You will likely feel inspired, gaining momentum that pushes you toward your aspirations. Now is the perfect time to cultivate your manifestation practice. Consider embarking on a 21-day challenge where you journal, visualize, repeat affirmations, and take small actions daily. Engage fully with this journey, reflecting on your progress continually and adapting as needed. Recognize that mastering manifestation is an evolving skill, and the more effort you invest, the more growth you experience. As we wrap up this chapter, keep in mind that your ability to manifest is not a fleeting power, but a continuous path toward creating a life you love. In the subsequent chapter, we will explore techniques to maintain this manifesting mindset over time, ensuring your dreams remain vibrant and achievable. If you found inspiration in these insights today, please consider subscribing to the Success Attraction Formula channel and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Let's empower each other as we navigate this rewarding journey toward abundance together. As we conclude this transformative journey through abundance mastery, advanced manifestation for wealth and prosperity, we've explored the essential principles of cultivating an abundance mindset, releasing scarcity programming, and integrating the art of manifestation into all areas of life. From awakening your emotional frequencies to taking inspired actions, we've delved into actionable strategies that empower you to attract wealth and fulfillment on multiple fronts. Remember, abundance is a holistic experience encompassing your relationships, health, and personal growth alongside financial success. Thank you for taking the time to engage with this material and enhance your life journey. If you found these insights valuable, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to our channel to continue exploring the path to abundance. Together, we can inspire and support one another as we manifest our dreams into reality.